Okay. You may punch you in the face?
Yep.
Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to another Mike and Ryan's Movie Reviews. We just finished watching Yesterday, directed by Danny Boyle, and including the actors Himesh Patel, Lily James, Kate McKinnon, and Ed Sheeran, which I love seeing in this movie. He actually played himself, which I thought was hilarious, and he did a good job.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. It was nice to see Ed Sheeran
Yeah, absolutely.
in quite a bit larger of a role than was expected. You see him in the previews, you expect to see him, but you don't expect to see him as quite a main character.
Yeah,
really.
exactly.
Yeah. It was interesting. Well, this movie, the main character is a musician, and he's a bit down on his luck. And where we find him, he is at a point of kind of giving up, wanting to give up. It's his last shot that he's going to take, and then he's going to ride off into the sunset and try something else in life. He's got the actress Lily James' character Ellie, who is alongside him. As you can also tell from the trailer, she is his music manager, and she's trying to convince him to stake it out. And, something ends up happening. Again, we see this in the trailer, but there's a power outage. When the power goes out across the world, the main character, played by Himesh Patel, is run over by a van while he's riding his bike home, and it throws him rather far, gives him a massive head injury, knocks out a couple of teeth, and when he wakes up in the hospital, everything seems normal.
Yeah, it's just another day.
Everything seems like another day. You find in the next scene, Ellie gives him a brand new, beautiful acoustic guitar. And they're begging him to play. So he picks it up, and, again, you've seen this in the trailer, and he plays Yesterday by the Beatles. Everybody is awed. Beautiful song. They don't know what to say. When did you write this? And he's like, duh, this is the Beatles. What are you talking about? They're like, Beatles who?
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
The story goes on where he takes on all of the songs, all of the musical heritage of the Beatles, and kind of makes it his own. And in so doing, there are some plot twists. There's some struggle with that.
I really like the plot, the way it's written, the idea behind the film, and what if we did live in a world where something that changed culture so drastically just disappeared one day, and it had never existed. It actually had me thinking of instances like, what if the car never existed? There'd be no roads, or things like that, no highways. And it was a really interesting idea, so I'm glad we added it to the list for sure.
The directing's good, the acting's good, the story's good. Those are the things that matter for us. And for me, I feel like it's been a long time since I've seen a good romantic comedy. Not just because, hey, they've been making some romantic comedies here and there and they haven't been good. I feel like they really just haven't made any in a while.
They really haven't. And, since the days of Matthew McConaughey, and where they just pumped out rom-com after rom-com, it's it's been kind of sparse.
And it's not just Matthew McConaughey. I mean, rom-coms were a thing in the 90s, and we're kind of children of the 90s. A little bit in the 80s.
Yeah.
And, like I said, I missed a good romantic comedy. This one, it does hit all the right spots if that's something that you're looking to see. And that's legitimately what it is, and it's what it's categorized as, so there's no surprises. You're going to see a romantic comedy. So don't allow the unrealistic aspects to get in the way. I considered it very funny, romantic and fun all at the same time. The humor was very simple, but it was satisfying.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, not simple in a bad way. Simple in a way where it didn't seem like it was overly complicated. Nobody was trying too hard to make something funny. It was just funny.
I really dislike those moments when they're trying way too hard to make you laugh. And it's really the moments I like to walk out of the room in a movie, because it's, it feels like too much. So I enjoy a good rom-com, when it's well done, when the characters are well developed, which I feel like they were in this instance, and really when it is paired with such a great soundtrack, a great musical score, which I'm not usually a fan of the Beatles.
That's what I was going to say.
I haven't been in history.
Yeah.
But I've forgotten just how many hits they had and how much, they've done.
So my only criticism of the film, and it's not a major one, is that in a situation like this, you would have a bigger hole or a bigger void left in the world, especially the world of music, if the Beatles never existed. And they do show a little bit of that in this, but it actually doesn't touch on the music side as much as I felt like it should have. And that's the thing. They influenced so many musicians. They influenced, who knows how many songs. And even though I'm not a huge fan, again, I can appreciate a lot of their works, and I can appreciate the fact that they influenced many artists. So that, to me, it isn't massive. It's just one little critique where, okay, there probably would have been a bigger difference, and there maybe wouldn't have been a Coldplay. So as you can tell, we thoroughly enjoyed the film, and Mike and Ryan Movie Reviews is going to recommend this film, give it our fist bump.
For sure.
And take it away, Mr. Ryan.
All right, so make sure to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and let us know in the comments section how we did and how we can do better for you in the future. Y'all have a great day.